Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today I'm doing my everyday makeup routine, kind of inspired by Juicy Jazz, and she's been doing these makeup looks in natural lighting. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just sitting in front of my window and I wanted to do my makeup in a way that I'd actually wear it in public. I know that sometimes on camera, makeup is not quite the same as in person. And from my experience, when I used to watch makeup tutorials, I always felt like things looked better on camera than they did actually in person. So I wanted to do something that was realistic, that I'd actually wear, and I actually do wear in my everyday life. Just kind of a routine that I've been doing this summer when I'm actually wearing makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with priming my skin. This is, of course, my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. It is still August when I am filming this, so I'm using a lot of my August makeup. I don't feel like you need primer on an everyday basis, just from my own personal experience. I don't always wear primer, but I do like this one from L'Oreal because it has a bronze tint to it, which means that it just gives my skin this kind of healthy, natural looking glow that's really nice in the summertime. So a lot of the times I don't wear a primer unless it's something that has a lot of glow or like a tint to it. So I'm actually going to use this Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. I think that tinted moisturizers are just the way to go in everyday life. That or just spot concealing the problem areas of your face. Foundation is nice, and on special events or if it's like an evening event, foundation can look really nice. But for my everyday routine, I think a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream or something similar does the trick for me. And it looks the most like skin, and I really prefer when my makeup looks like my natural skin and it's not super full coverage or like mask like. And this First Aid Beauty one has just been a go-to. It has SPF 30 in it, which is just perfect for the summertime, and actually for me right now because I'm about to go and sit outside in the sun. I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer. Basically, less is more for everyday makeup, for me at least. So I usually just do a couple dots of concealer under my eyes, chin, around my mouth where it seems to be like a little bit darker and discolored, and in the center of my forehead as well. But I like to go as light as possible with coverage these days. I'm going to apply some bronzer. This is, of course, my Physicians Formula Sculpting Stick Bronzer. I only apply the bronzer on the sides of my forehead and then on my cheekbones, and I mostly use it to just kind of add some dimension to my face, as well as give my face a little bit more warmth and kind of like a little bit more of a tan. And I love to use cream blush bronzers. They look really natural on the skin once they're blended out, and they're just easy to use and they're really quick. Also, this side of my face is gonna just be darker because of the shadow, so if it does look a little bit darker on this side, it is the way the lighting is on my face. I think this is a better representation of how it actually looks versus this side, which is a little bit darker. And for blush, I'm gonna use my NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Cheek Tint in the shade Creative Cleanse. I'm gonna make sure this blush is really blended out so it's not super obvious that it is blush, and it looks more just like the natural color of my skin. I also love to use the same brush that I use for bronzer to blend out my blush because it kind of just makes everything meld in together, and it makes it even less obvious that you are wearing so much makeup. I also always apply the leftover blush on my nose as well as on my chin because that gives my skin kind of a sunburnt, sun-kissed look that's a little bit more natural than just kind of blush on your cheeks. Also, if you have freckles, I would really recommend using a base product like foundation or tinted moisturizer or concealer that still lets those freckles shine through. I think that just adds to the whole beauty of your skin. Like, your skin will look smoothed out and even, but it still shows those little freckles, spots, just those little natural elements that make your skin just look like itself, but better. And I'm going to just set the concealer on my face with my Milani Prep Set and Glow powder. This powder has never failed me. I think it looks so nice in person. Even if it doesn't give me that airbrushed finish on camera and it doesn't make my skin look as smooth and flawless as other YouTubers, I think in person it just looks so beautiful, and it gives this luminous finish to my skin. No matter what products I'm wearing that day, if I'm wearing a lot of matte products, this powder will just make my skin look glowy and fresh and natural, and I just love this powder so much. I cannot rave about it enough, especially if you're into very natural makeup and you're not putting on makeup for cameras or anything like that. I feel like this powder is just a must-have. I'm going to spritz my face with some of this Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. And for my eye makeup, I'm going to do a look that was really similar in my summer makeup video. I'm pretty sure this is what I did. I'm just going to take this Covergirl Trunaked Queenship eyeshadow stick in the shade 920, and I'm going to use that just on the lid of my eye and not too far into the crease. I just wanted to add a little bit of shimmer that isn't really noticeable unless I blink or close my eyes. That's pretty much all I'm going to do for eyeshadow. I'm not going to go crazy or anything, but I am going to add some brown eyeliner, and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line and then on my upper lash line as well, but I like to keep my eyeliner on the outer half of my eye so that it's not going all the way into the inner corner. And I'm going to blend it out with this brush from e.l.f. It's like a fluffy brush, I guess. And I'm also going to kind of take it towards like the outer V of my eye as well. It's not going to be super obvious, but I think it adds a little bit of shadow and dimension to my eye shape. It's not going to look like your makeup took a lot of time or effort, and it's just going to add a little bit of definition to your eyes. I'm going to quickly apply some mascara on my upper and lower lashes, then I will pop back on and add some lipstick. Okay, and lipstick, I'm just going to dot on a little bit of this Colourpop Sleepy Eyes Ultra Blotted lipstick. I'm going to apply it mainly in the center of my lips and then just kind of rub it in. And that completes this makeup look. This is how I do my makeup in my everyday life, pretty much as real as it could get. I didn't do anything special because I'm on camera. These are products that I know work really well in natural lighting. I know they work really well in my day-to-day life. I've just kind of tried to make my complexion as natural as I can while evening it out, adding a little bit of coverage and just kind of giving my skin a little bit more life while keeping it as simple, real, and natural as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you'd like more makeup tutorials in natural lighting or if you just want more makeup tutorials in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one.